Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel EXP19 Excel Chapter 7 Cap Assessment Shipping. We can move to the instruction file EXP19 Excel Chapter 7 Cap Assessment Shipping. So if you want to complete assignment or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete MylTLab courses, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses, accounting, math, stat, finance, economic, and other courses. So we can move to the step number 1. Step number 1 is the start Excel download and open the file name exp19 Excel Chapter 7 Cap Assessment Shipping XLS. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Go to the Excel worksheet. I have already downloaded the Excel worksheet. Step number 1 is complete. We can move to the step number 2. So the step number 2 is the week worksheet contain data for the week of April 5. In a cell D7, insert the appreciate date function to calculate the number of days between the date arrived and date order. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the cell is D7. Insert the function date function. Calculate the number of days between date arrived and date order. Type is equal to and type the days function. Click OK and open the days function, and date is a date arrived and date order. Date arrived and date order. Click OK. So the copy the function to the range D8 to D35. G8 to D35. Can move to the instruction file. Question number 2 is complete. We can move to the next step is step number 3. Next, you want to display the city names that correspond with the city airport code. In a cell F7, insert the switch function to evaluate the airport code in a cell E7. Included mix a reference to the city name in the range F2 to F4. Use the airport codes as a text for the value argument. Copy the function in the range F8 to F35. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the cell is F7. F7 and insert the switch function to evaluate the airport code in cell E7. Type is equal to and type the switch function. Double click the switch function and type and selected cell is the airport code. Type a commas and start the inverted commas. Include the mix reference to the city name in the range F2 to F4. Use the airport code text value in the argument. Type US and inverted commas, comma. and select the cell is F2. F2, apply the absolute cell reference, comma, and apply the inverted commas, type a DFW, and apply the inverted commas, comma, and selected cell is the F3. Apply the absolute cell reference, inverted commas, and type the IAH. And selected cell is the F4, Houston. Type a absolute reference, cell reference, press enter. Result is Astion. Use the airport code to the text value argument and copy the function to the range FA to F35. FA to F35, copy the formula. So step number 3 is complete. We can move to the step number 4. Step number 4 is now you want to display the standard shipping cost by city. In a cell H7, insert a if function, identify the shipping cost based on the airport code and applicable shipping rates in the range G2 to G4. Go to the Excel worksheet and selected cell is a H7 shipping cost and insert the if function. Type is equal to and type the if function. Double click if function. Identify the shipping cost based on airport code and the applicable shipping rates in the range G2 to G4. Selected cell is a shipped form. Apply the absolute cell reference. Type is equal to select the Austrian absolute cell reference, a comma, selected cell is a G2 shipping. Type a absolute cell reference, press F4 button, apply a comma and shift form is Austrian. Type is equal to selected cell is a F3. F3 is a dollars Fort Worth. Apply the absolute cell reference, comma style, and selected cell is a G3. Shipping is a G3, comma style, and select the cell is F7 is equal to and selected cell is F4. Type the absolute cell reference, comma style, and selected cell is a G4. Apply the cell reference, close bracket, and press enter button. So result is $24 shipping cost. Use the relative mix cell reference and copy the function to the range HA to H35. Copy the formula HA to H35. Step number 4 is complete. Next step is step number 5. Finally, you want to calculate the partial shipping refund condition are met. In the cell I7, insert a function with the nested AND function determine shipping refund. The AND function should ensure that both conditions are met. Total days are greater than total days of delivery. Goal cell C3 order total 2 is equal to or greater than or equal to total their cell is a C2. Go to the Excel worksheet and selected cell is I7. Insert the if function and nested AND function. Type is equal to if function and open the if function. The AND function should ensure both conditional are met. Total days are greater than total days delivery goal. See, goal cell is C3. Type a AND function. Selected cell is a total days greater than total days on delivery goal. Apply the absolute cell reference. Apply a comma style and selected cell is a G7 order total greater than is equal to order total their roles. Apply the absolute cell reference. Apply a close bracket and value if true is a order total multiply by shipping refund rate. Apply the absolute cell reference and value if fall is 0. Click OK. Otherwise the refund is a $0 and use the mixed cell reference needed or copy the function to the range IA to I35. IA to I35. So step number 5 is complete. We can move to the step number 6. So the step number 6 is the, the state worksheet contains the similar data. Now you want to enter summary statistics. Go to the Excel worksheet. Go to the stats worksheet. And in a cell B2, insert the counting function, count the number shipment for the STN cell B1. Selected cell is a B2. Type is equal to and insert the counting function. Type the counting function. Open the counting function dialog box. the number is the shipment of Austrian. Range is the airport code C12 to C14. Apply the absolute cell reference. Criteria is the Austrian cell is a B1. Criteria cell is a B1. Click OK. And copy the function to the range C2 to D2. D2 to D2, copy the function. So step number 6 is complete. We can move to the step number 7. Step number 7 is in a cell B3, insert the sum function to calculate the total order for Austrian cell B1. Use the appreciate mix reference to the range argument to keep the column letter the same. Copy the function to the range C3 to D3. Go to the Excel worksheet and selected cell is a B3. Insert the sum function to calculate the order of Austrian. Type is equal to and type the sum if function. Open the sum if function. Calculate the total order of for Austrian. Range is a airport code C12 to C14. Apply the absolute cell reference and criteria is for Austrian in cell B1. B1 Austrian and the sum range is a number of order of Austrian, order total. Sum range is a order total D12 to D14. Sum range is a D12 to D14. Apply the absolute cell reference. Click OK. Copy the function to the range C3 to D3. C3 to D3. So step number 7 is complete. We can move to the step number 8. Step number 8 is in a cell B4, insert the average if function. Calculate the average number of days for a shipment from Austrian cell B1. Use the appreciate mix reference to the range argument to keep the column letter the same. Selected cell is a B4. Insert the if function to calculate the average number of days shipment from Austrian in cell B1. Type is equal to and insert a function is average if function. Average if function, type the average if function. Average if function, open the average if function. Function calculate the average number of days for shipment from STN. Range is the airport code C12 to C14. Apply the absolute cell reference. Press F4 button. And criteria is the cell. Austin cell is the B1. Criteria cell is a B1 and average range is a total days, number of days. Average range is a total days B12 to B14. Apply the absolute cell reference and click OK. Copy the function to the range C4 to D4. So step number 8 is complete. We can move to the step number 9. So the step number 9 is now you want to focus shipment from Houston where the order was a greater than 1000. In a cell C7 insert the count function to count the number of order where report code IH cell D1 and the order total is a greater than 1000. Go to the Excel worksheet and selected cell is a C7. C7 insert the count function to count the number of order where report codes. Select the cell is C7 and type is equal to insert the count function. Open the count function. Criteria range is the count the number of order where report code. Select the report code C12 to C14. Criteria 1 is the selected cell is the IH code cell D1. Criteria is a D1 IAH and criteria range 2 is a criteria range is a order total. And criteria 2 is a total greater than is 1000. Inverted commas greater than is 1000. Add the inverted commas. Click OK. So step number 9 is complete. We can move to the step number 10. Step number 10 is in a cell C8, insert the sum function, calculate the total order where the report code IEH cell D1 and order total greater than 1000. Selected cell is C8. C8 is selected cell. Insert the sum function to calculate the total order where report the code IEH cell D1. Type is equal to and type the sum function, sum if function. Open the sum if function and calculate the total order where report code. Sum range is the order total D12 to D14 and criteria range is the airport code C12 to C14. Criteria 1 is calculate the total report the IEH D1. Criteria range 2 is order total. Criteria 2 type inverted commas greater than 1000 close the inverted commas and click OK. So step number 10 is complete. We can move to the step number 11. Step number 11 is in a cell C9 insert the maxif function to return the highest order total where report code is IEH in a cell D1 order total are greater than 1000. Go to the Excel worksheet and selected cell is a C9 highest order value. Type is equal to and type the maxif function. Open the maxif function. Maxif function return highest order total where airport code is IH cell D1. So the max range is the order total D12 to D14 and criteria range 1 is the airport code C12 to C14. Criteria 1 is a cell D1 IAH and criteria range 2 is a order total. So criteria 2 is a apply inverted commas greater than is a 1000 close the inverted commas and click OK.